Hey there guys, and welcome back to KiltedGamers. We're back in Subnautica, and this time we're going to go on a little bit of an adventure to get ourselves properly set up in the new base. So first of all, we're building a modification station. Now this is one of the most important things we can build in this game right now, because it gives us all of these different things. For example, the Seamoth Depth Module Mark II. We don't have all the stuff for that yet, but we can easily get it. In fact, I plan to get the stuff for that in this episode. Mark III might take us a bit longer, but also you get stuff like the Ultra Glide fins, which means we can increase our speed, and the Ultra High Capacity O2 tank. Now that's the very first thing we're going to get even before we leave. So we're going to take... Where's our lithium? We're going to take 4 of this, and I'm going to take off our current high capacity O2 tank, and we're going to get an ultra high capacity tank built, which will increase the amount of time we can spend underwater all the way up to 225. So that's increased it by a hell of a lot in terms of our stuff. Now beyond that, we do need to look at survivability longer than just scavenging for things that can give me a little bit of a longer lifespan in terms of maybe coral samples and things like that. You know, we don't... water and things like that. We're going to need the filtration machine, but also the marble melons last time. When we had the last base, gave us a huge amount of food and water. Like, it took away those worries almost completely until we got, you know, unable to taste them anymore because we were using them too often. But for now, at least, that sounds like quite a good plan, is to go and get some of those. I'm looking for coral samples. I don't think I can just use table coral samples, but I'll tell you what, I'll take the table coral with me back to the base just now and double check that. Even if this doesn't work, table coral samples are going to be useful for computer chips later on, so because what we need right now is to go back to, first of all, down into the depths of the Jelly Shroom caves and get to the second Degasi base, get the information and blueprints and things that are stored there. For example, we may even get the second part of the I've completely lost it. No, we need the coral tube sample. God, we gotta go to the tubes. Okay. We may even get the Cyclops parts that we need from that area. So it's a pretty important part of the process, getting over there and getting down to that depth. So that's something we're going to do this episode, and then we're going to head along to the island, and we're going to use the island to get a hold of...
Seek fluid intake immediately.
Right, that should last us a while. We're going to use the island to get a hold of marble melons and Chinese potatoes and the trees. We're going to make ourselves a little garden in the new base that will provide us with all our food supplies, take those worries away from us almost entirely. So that's something we need to get around building, but that's something tied to getting to the old Degasi bases. So the point of this episode, the base is in pretty good shape as it is. We're just going to get some water in us, and some extra supplies to take with us, and then we're going to head down to the Jelly Shroom caves. So to do that, we've got to bleach and we need to turn bleach into disinfected water. We need to drink a shit ton of that.
Vital signs stabilizing.
We've still got another one for later use. I'm going to put these coral tube samples away and the table coral samples away as well. Okay, so we got those. Everything else, yep, we're set and ready to go. So, first order of business is to replace the batteries and everything before we leave. The charge in our scanner's getting low. This is at 8%, so I'm going to take the battery out. 32 for that. I can take the battery out of that. 21 on the habitat builder, we can leave it for now. Flashlight's still at 87. That's going to need a new battery as well. So we're going to remove the batteries from these three things. I'm going to stick them in here in the charger. We're going to run away from the fact that this will inevitably drain the base's power. I do have a slight plan for that. Because we're going to put more solar panels on top of the moon pool. But for now, that'll do us, and let's get going. So, entrance to the Jelly Shroom caves was next to life pod 17. Let's go. Not too far from here. Straight through the middle of Stalker territory. Back into the safe shallows. A slight crash in the safe shallows, it's fine. And down. As soon as we see access to the depths from these caves, we're going straight in. Hello, sand shark, just gonna avoid you. Where's the caves? There they are. Okay, and down we go. Into the Jelly Shrooms. And we can actually go right the way in this time. Do this area properly. So let's see if we can find the Degasi base. See if crab snakes make the horrible noise still. See if we can see any chilling out inside their mushrooms. Oh, we've got a message. Why can I hear a reefback? And a sand shark. Fuck me! Yep, there's the crab snakes making their horrible, horrible, horrible noises. So we've got a radio message, which might be worth checking. That's a vent. That's a thermal vent. That's not where we want to go. Look at it. It's freezing down here. You can see the temperature on them. Don't want to be underneath. I am still directly underneath life pod 17. God damn it. Yeah, you can see the temperature gets monitored by the sea moth. Sea moth keeps track of everything like that. So let's have a quick wander around, see if we can find this base. I've also refueled this so that we can go faster again. Ew. God, I can't find a single thing. I can find these thermal vents, but I can't find... Usually I find the base immediately, but it's because I think it's because I've gone in a different way this time. If I knew where the original entrance was that I found, I might be able to find the Degasi base quicker, but... Oh! I suppose exploring's part of the experience down here. God, this zone is creepy. Hey, Crab Snake, you don't happen to know where I'm going, do you? Okay, let's have a quick look around. I'm slightly more towards the base. Where's the pod that was under attack? It's still sort of above me. That's where I came in. So I want to go, I think, this way. And then off to the left a bit. And then around this way, I think. Yeah, this seems right. No, this is the thermal vent again. God fucking damn it, Drew. Where are you? I should go out and back in, otherwise we're going to be wandering these caves forever. Let's go out and back in. Out and in the entrance that we originally used to get into this area. We'll be back down in a second, just a momentary distraction. So we want to keep that on our left. So around this way, around this way. It's right where we had the base, the first base in the first time we played it. That's another way down. Jeez, oh. Yeah, over here. Because this is where the first base was. The cave is in the back of here. Yeah, there it is. Here we go. So if we go down here and turn right, we should go straight towards the Degasi. Yeah, just this way. God, it's very purple down here. Hey, go. Okay. I was about to say, hey, game load, but, you know what? Yeah, load the Degasi base. That's fine. Did I get another radio message? Bloody hell. I'm popular. Let's have a look around.
Integrating new PDA data.
So there's Mida's log.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Oh, the captain's quarters. $2679. Okay. Game wants us to go back to the Aurora. Might be worth a look. The pecking order on the Degasi.
New PDA data.
Stasis rifle, we've got that. Want to avoid the jellies. Filtration machine. Nice. That's a step in the right direction.
New blueprint acquired.
Want to avoid the stingers. Stalker teeth.
Integrating new PDA data.
Okay, I'm gonna go back to the... Ow. That really hurt. I'm gonna go back to the sea moth and get some air. See if there's a closer way in. No, it looks like it's, whoa, sealed up pretty tightly. God, I'm knocking this thing about. I'll need to fix it. I'll do that just now, actually. Just give it a repair. So this is where they came after the island. Ah, you fucker. Okay. Just very, very carefully maneuvering right now.
Integrating new
Oh,
PDA
the
data.
stingers did it once when you scanned. I was like, what the fuck? Is that it? Is that really all we can scan down here? Okay. Getting to the captain's quarters is not going to be an easy feat, is it?
Signal location uploaded to PDA. Integrating new PDA data.
That's the 500-meter habitat. We don't have enough depth ability to go down to that just yet. We need a Cyclops for that job. Get to. I was really hoping there'd be Cyclops engine fragments down here. But I guess not. Guess our fragment luck has finally run out, guys. Oh well. Suppose then the next step is to head back up and get to the island. Get those marble mounds and things. We're not equipped enough to do a trip into the Aurora just yet, so that'll have to wait. Jesus, you could wait. There we go. There's the way out. Out into the island. I wonder what the blueprints that are in the captain's quarters could be. And why it waited this long. What's it going to be that's useful? 500 meters sounds like a good step towards getting ourselves down to the level of the research facility though, so that might be quite a useful location to check out. Ooh, hello Reefback. You're particularly glowy. We're doing well. Still no encounters with Leviathans, which, considering the amount of stuff we've managed to scavenge, it's kind of insane. We can just stay at this level. I mean, the island's at surface level, so just go straight there. Of course, we have to go and do another foray into their territory to go and get the stuff from the captain's quarters, but that's not too much of an issue. So, what we're going to do here is find ourselves a place to make landfall. That'll do. Go on land, get ourselves to the Degasi habitat. We're going to scavenge all of their foodstuffs. And then if we still have time once we've done that, we can make our way to the Aurora and get a hold of whatever's in the captain's quarters, which will make this a very, very productive episode for getting ourselves sorted and supplied.
Calorie intake recommended.
Wow, this is overgrown all of a sudden. Okay, so I need some food. That's not too much of a problem. I'll steal some of theirs once I get to their base. It should be around here somewhere. Oh, hello. PDA.
Signal location uploaded to PDA. Integrating new PDA data.
That's where we just were. That would have been useful. Ah, here we are. So we'll take a couple of lantern fruits to grow their tree. Oh, fuck off, not you again. Hup. Take the Chinese potatoes. We'll take 2 small marble melons and then yoink into marble melon seeds. Potatoes are just potato plants, so it's fine. Okay, and ow. We've got some marble melons. We're just gonna have a quick chow down on, eat them. Now the only issue is we can't really risk going straight to the Aurora. We've got to take a swing round past the base first in order to drop off this stuff and start it growing. Not too much of an issue. The base is well, it's not really on the way. We've got to take a sort of roundabout route, but we'll do it anyway. And then get ourselves to the captain's quarters. So, Seamoth. There we are. Yep. And around. God damn it, I could have had them from there. It's great, take some more seeds. How we doing? Okay. There we go, inventory full. That's not so bad. Pretty well sorted now. I'm stuck on a mushroom. And then back to the base, plant these, get ourselves to the Aurora, have a look in the captain's cabin. We've got 15 minutes to do it. Plenty of time. Just gonna straight line it to the base. Should take us like just past life pod soon. Hello. Jeez, oh, didn't expect to see you emerge from the darkness. I'm coming across the crag field now. That's gonna be a bit of a problem. Just avoid that one. Okay. Ow. Big load of quartz. Straight across the grassy plateaus. Oh, had you wished. This should take us straight up to the, oh god. Yeah, to that wreck, I suppose. And then we kind of jump through the kelp forest. Tiny little bit, just a bounce. Across the safe shells into this kelp forest and down to the base. We might not even touch kelp, actually, with We don't have too far to go. Oh, there's the kelp forest. Okay. Just touch the kelp. We must just, like, peek through it the tiniest amount. Yep, mostly it's just going down from here. Here we go. There's the base. There's the bone shark. He was actually a lot bigger than I thought he was. And we've arrived. Okay, let's get this planter up and running. So,
Welcome aboard, Captain.
let's have a quick listen to this.
Signal location uploaded.
Oh, we got a distress call. Life pod floor. Okay, 4 we've already had a look into you. Shit. I need to ditch something, but I don't have any room in any of the lockers. There we go. Ditch that for now. And take some titanium. Doing, 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 doing. Okay. Where's the habitat builder? Need to get there before these rot. Indoor plant grow beds. 1 and 2. Okay. And a couple of Chinese potato plants in this one, and then just fucking destroy it with marble melons. And a Chinese potato plant. Nice! Cool, pretty sorted in food now. I thought I had 2, I don't have 2 messages, okay, it was just a glitch out thing. Pod 4. Did you say Big Fish was trying to get in? Big old fish. Okay, that's the Reapers sniffing around them, or was sniffing around them before their message got out. We know they're already dead because we've seen them. Let's see if there's one more. Maybe the nope. Maybe the nutrient blocks and water and stuff will have respawned inside the Aurora by now. Let's go.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
I don't want to go straight over Life Pod 4 because that actually takes us through. There's a Reaper that's a bit further out from the Aurora, and if from here, if we went on a straight line to Life Pod 4, I think we'd pass straight through the center of his territory, which is a bit closer to Dicing's death than we need to go. So, we'll avoid him just by skirting right of his territory a little bit, and we'll dodge past the old haunt, which incidentally I have deconstructed most of the old base. There's now only one X corridor and a locker left over in there. The locker is also completely empty, but it's quite good as a stopping point if I need to, and also if I need to, say, store off some supplies before doing something really dumb. So that's basically what that's for now. The Aurora shouldn't be too far from here. Air reefbacks. Should be coming up on the front of the Aurora. It's kind of 6 and 2 3s for getting in, so we'll just go in the old traditional way. Hopefully Old Traditional's not going to ask us to have brought a fire extinguisher with us because I left them all behind. Shit, I think I just left the propulsion cannon behind. Yeah, I did. Oops. Well, hopefully... Hopefully that's not something we need. No, down, you idiot. How the fuck... There we go. There's the hole. Okay, where's the ramp inside? Oh god, we're kind of underneath it. Interesting. There we are. Okay. Well, it looks like all these are still raided, so... Life Pod 4 had the creature decoy in it, and we've raided it for everything else just now, so that's fine. Hopefully, if we do need a fire extinguisher, hopefully it's respawned by now. Jesus. Yeah, look, the fires are started again. Great. Oh, and it hasn't respawned. Fantastic. Good. Run. Okay, we can avoid it. That stuff's all still shifted out of the way. That's still open. Okay. Still no fragments of the engine of the Cyclops at all? No, didn't look like it. Okay. Let's go. So we don't want to go to the drive room. Tell you what we should do actually is... Ooh, hello. Trade in this radiation suit for maybe one of the more advanced diving suits. We can take everything that we missed last time now. Okay, prawn bag. Which is still very much on fire. Hopefully the captain's cabin's not... Jesus. Not too bad. Okay, what was it? 2679. What have we got? Ooh, a model of the Aurora. Take that. An Aurora poster. Nice. Captain's PDA. Pretty useful. What's the black box? What's last recorded transmissions with Altera HQ? Oh, and the blueprints for the Neptune escape rocket. Nice. That is a way off this planet that we have just got us a hold of. Mobile vehicle bay, Neptune launch platform. Okay, now all we need to do is get the gun platform shut down, and that'll be us ready to get the fuck off of this planet. Water. So I'm actually going to end this episode off here. End this episode off here. On that note of us being able to get out of here. And if you want to see more, please give this series a like and subscribe for more episodes, and I will see you guys next time on the KiltedGamers. Okay, what's next?